Hey Froggy friends, Kirostyle here, welcome back to 999! Welcome to the stream, thank you so much for stopping by. It's been a while since we played this game because we started this game before Star Ocean 6, and then Star Ocean 6 came out, and then this game was put on hold, but we're continuing now. So, last time, well, the previous couple streams, we made it here to the knife ending first. Then the second time, we went down this path, and we got the submarine ending. So there's still a few endings left, but we're gonna rewind time. I'm gonna go all the way back to this first branch here. So this first branch was the number 4 and the number 5 doors. So we've only taken the number 4 door. This is the route we took with Santa, Lotus, and June. We went through the second class cabin and the kitchen. This time we're gonna go through this route. And again, the endings are dependent on which route you actually take. So the areas where these last couple endings diverge are dependent upon which doors you choose earlier in the game. However, this version of the game, the Nonary Games version, has this flowchart, because in the original game, every time you beat the game, you actually had to go all the way back to the beginning and play through everything because there was no flowchart. So it's nice that we have it this time. So we're going to continue from here. Thank you so much for joining me on stream. Hey Psycho Reaper, hey Twilight Red Mage, Euro. I really appreciate it. Oh, and thanks for summoning Kirby. I really appreciate it. So this is shortly after the ninth man.
I thought we were finished with that topic.
Disappears and dies.
But then what should we do?
We should talk it through.
Oh my god, enough! All we're doing is talking! Talking won't solve anything! It can't help us find our way out of here! You really sure you want to just sit around? We've only got 7.5 hours left. We already wasted an hour and a half of our 9 hours.
You're right.
Very well then. There's only one way for us to proceed.
Sure not gonna be fun running around knowing we gotta jump when Zero says jump.
Well, it's stupid to just sit around here doing nothing.
Well, thanks to Snake's card, at least we have some idea of how this all works.
Correct. And so long as we all follow the rules, we will most likely be all right.
But
But what?
who's going to go in which door?
Oh yeah, that's right. We can't have any more than 5 people in one door. All 8 of us can't go in the same door.
Then it would seem we will have to split up.
Wait. I'm telling you now, there is no way in hell that I'm going into door 5.
Come on now, don't be selfish.
Call me whatever the hell you want. I'm not going in there. If I'm going to have to walk through all that blood, then I'd rather stay here.
And we were doing so well.
Sorry, but I ain't going in there either. Someone else can go into door 5.
Oh, Santa, not you too.
Hey man, I just bought these shoes. If you think I'm getting some creepy dude's blood all over them, you got another thing coming.
What the hell, man? Weren't you the one who kept saying we should get going?
Yeah, so? Doesn't mean I wanted to go into door 5.
Oh, God.
Fine, I'll go into door 5. I can't go in there alone, though. Anyone else willing to come with me?
I'll go.
I'm blind, so I can't see the blood anyways.
What?
Don't worry. You'll be fine. We may part now, but I'm certain we'll meet again later.
How do you know that?
Because I do.
That's not an answer! If you're going, I'm going too. I'm going into door 5.
What am I going to do with you?
There's nothing you have to do. If I join you, the problem is solved, correct? 7 is 7, and Snake is 2. And if you add Clover's 4 and my 1, the digital route will be 5.
7 plus 2 plus 4 plus 1 is 14. The digital root of 14. 1 plus 4 is 5.
Oh, it works perfectly! The 4 of us can go into door 5.
Wait, what about the other 4? What's their digital route gonna be?
Lotus, Santa, June, and me. Our bracelet numbers are 8, 3, 6, and 5. 8, 3, 6, 5. What would our digital route be?
And also, it highlights previous choices you've made. which is handy.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 5 is 22. So, the digital root of 22, 2 plus 2 equals 4.
It's 4. Add up our 4 bracelet numbers and the digital root is 4.
Then we can go into door 4.
Yeah. Huh. That worked out well.
How convenient.
So the team assignments will be like this. 7, Snake, Clover, and Ace. They would go through door 5. Lotus, Santa, June, and me will go through door 4.
Are these really the teams I want? Beyond door 5 is what remains of the 9th man. I never want to see that thing again, but something's telling me that it'd be a good idea to examine the corpse, even just a little closer. Of course, if I went through door 5, I wouldn't be going with Lotus and Santa. I could bring June with me through door 5, but that means she'd have to see the body in there. I don't want to put her through that. Should I stay silent and go through door 4? Or should I stop them and insist on door 5?
All right then. It seems we've reached a conclusion. Shall we go? I'm going through door 5.
We're over there too, right, Snake?
The door's not going anywhere. Slow down.
Which door?
I'm gonna mess up all your plans.
Hey, wait. I want to go through door 5 too.
What? What are you saying, Jumpy? If you're going through that door, then I'm going with you.
No, you can't. I can't take you with me.
Why?
Well, you know what's in there, don't you? Are you sure you want to see that?
Well...
Please, let me go into door 5.
Man, now we're right back where we started, you know that?
Junpei's bracelet is number 5, right? If we are going to add Junpei, then we must subtract 5 from the rest of us. Ace, please, take good care of Clover.
Oh, all right. That's fine.
Don't go away!
You need to listen to me, Clover. Go to door 4 with the others.
No!
Don't be so selfish.
Why?
Don't be so selfish. We're letting Junpei be selfish this time.
You'll be fine. Just relax. What did he tell her?
Okay, I understand.
Let's make sure we've got this straight. Those going to door 5 are me, 7, and Snake. 7 plus 2 plus 5 equals 14, and the digital root of 14, 1 plus 4, is 5. And those going to door 4 are Lotus, Santa, June, Ace, and Clover.
They have a group of 5. We only have a group of 3.
8 plus 3 plus 6 plus 1 plus 4 is 22, and the digital root of 22 is 2 plus 2, 4. We're okay with this?
No problems here.
Yes. Let's do it. All right, then.
Oh, Snake,
The
your
lever's
hand
all
is so
that's left.
pale.
Okay. All right, then. Let's go.
Okay. Please be careful.
We will. And it's open. Oh,
That's messed up.
that was the 9th man. Oh.
How can you...
Well, do you intend to kill me? I assume you haven't forgotten the door only remains open for 9 seconds, have you? Sorry.
Let's go!
Funny foreshadowing there, Snake.
Damn it! The countdown started!
Shit, the door!
There's no turning back now. And if we don't manage to find the deactivation device...
Hey, where is the dead?
How the hell should I know?
Stay calm. Look around you.
Okay, I get it. Found it. Right here!
This one was a lot easier to find than the one in the door 4, where we had to run everywhere. Just to give us that sense of dread. How lucky, too, because we have the blind guy who wouldn't be able to do that.
Well, it looks like it stopped.
Goddamn thing's gonna give me a heart attack.
Jumpy, are you all right? Are you guys okay?
Yeah, we're fine.
The detonators have been deactivated.
All right, we're moving on. Be careful, okay?
Okay. Sure thing.
So convenient that our groups were able to split up so nicely between these two doors no matter what door I picked.
And they're gone. Now. Doesn't look like we can go any further this way.
Maybe this wall can be moved. Or not. It's not budging.
Hey, there's a door over there.
A first-class cabin, huh?
Well, it seems like it.
Let's have a look then, shall we? All right then, let's go.
Yeah.
I like how he said, let's have a look, shall we? But it was Snake saying it. You know, one of my favorite characters in fiction is probably Toph from Avatar The Last Airbender, and I love how she likes to poke fun at her own inability to see. It's so weird to say, but it's so refreshing to see her character, especially since she's so, like, sassy and powerful. So I rag on Snake and make jokes about him, but honestly, like, all the power to him, the fact that he's able to keep up with the rest of us and not have any trouble, and keep a cool head.
It's so horrible. I can't even tell what's what. He'd been wearing these. The bracelet's off. Oh wait, Zero did say.
Lastly, let us discuss how to remove the bracelets. There are only two ways to do so. One, you escape from this ship. Two, your heart rate reaches 0. In other words, once the bracelet is taken outside the confines of the ship, or the paraxatic wearer's heartbeat has fallen to 0, it will shut down automatically.
The bracelet comes off when you're dead. But what the hell's the point of getting it off when you end up like this? Just imagining how it must have happened. This was a human. Oh god. Oh, I feel like I'm gonna puke. Oh, I gotta get out of here. Huh. Where did they... Through here? What's up?
Check this out. We found this thing here on the door.
The red light's on. Does that mean it's locked?
So I would assume.
Is there any other way out?
We looked around a little. Other than this door, we didn't find anything.
So you're telling me that unless we can open this door...
Yes. We won't be going anywhere.
This looks like a bedroom.
Then the other room is probably a living room. Or the closest you can get to one on a ship.
All right, let's find a way to open this door. Come on, guys.
It's a lot more areas to explore than the second-class cabin. Oh great, music. Certainly my strength. See, this feels like glass. A rectangular plate of glass. Is there something written on the surface? Yeah, it's a sheet of music with a couple of A notes. Just A's. Yeah, that's it. Kinda weird, huh?
What's wrong? You got weird all of a sudden.
I heard something strange.
Something strange?
Ah, well, never mind. It doesn't seem to be anything suspicious. I don't wish to toot my own horn, but my auditory senses are considerably more advanced than those of most humans.
Considerably more advanced.
I notice even the slightest of noises.
Right. Are you gonna tell me you can hear a needle drop from a mile away?
No, such a thing would be impossible. However, by listening to the sound of footsteps and breathing, as well as sound echoing off the environment, I can locate most objects.
Oh yeah, that's right. When Clover fell on the big staircase a little while ago, you were at her side immediately. So that was...
Yes. I could hear it happening. In fact, I can run quite fast. Certainly as fast as you. And should someone attempt to start a fight with me, I am quite confident that I could defeat them.
Dang, Snake.
Oh, really? You don't believe me, do you? Care to give it a try? I must warn you, you'll no doubt regret it. Well, I suppose that's enough playing around. Let's resume our search, shall we?
There's nothing under the pillow. A bed with a canopy. I've seen things like this in movies and stuff, but never in real life. True, you don't see too many these days. I can't see the details obviously, but I imagine it's one of those princess beds Clover is so fond of. Clover wants one of these? Yes. She wants a princess bed. Didn't I say that? You think it doesn't suit her? Yeah, I guess you could say that. Ah, Junpei, judge her by appearances, will you? Well, you should not. A white desk. Feels kinda fancy. It's a small round chair. Looks like it probably goes to the vanity. So this is the locking thing. It's flashing red, that's usually not a good sign. Is that a microphone? It looks like a satellite dish. Let me see. Well, judging by the feel of it, I would guess that we are meant to produce some sort of sound. And this device will sense it and unlock. Doesn't look like there's a keyhole in this door. True, but there's some strange device in lieu of one. It's totally a table with a mirror. Ah yes, you know, that sort of thing is known as a vanity. Were you aware of that, Junpei? Of course, vanity often refers to self-love, conceit, and narcissism. As such, you could say that every day when a woman looks into one of these, she is staring at her own conceit and narcissism. Doesn't that strike you as terribly sad? An antique vanity. There's nothing in the drawer. Yep, totally empty. What's this? This isn't a score. Is this a map of the ship? A map? There's a map of the ship here. Yeah. Then I imagine it will prove very helpful. You'd best hold on to it, Junpei. Okay. It's now possible to use the map screen. A piano keyboard. What is Snake doing? He can't play, can he? This piano. There's something amiss with the keys. You mean it's out of tune or something? No, not that. It's properly tuned, just... Well, the sounds are clearly purposefully different. The C key doesn't yield a C, but rather a different note entirely. The same goes for the D keys. They play some other note. Huh, why do you think it's like that? Isn't it painfully obvious? Zero modified it in some way. The piano, you see, is part of one of the puzzles Zero has set for us. Perhaps if we play the keys in the correct order, something will happen. In other words, we need to play a song on the piano. I believe so. An upright piano. From the feel of the wood, it must be quite old. A window. There's an iron plate nailed to it. It's a white desk. Snake's rubbing it. This is a high-quality desk. Teak or perhaps mahogany. Wow, how can you tell? Oh, I have my ways. How come I don't get that dialogue when I examine it from this angle? There's some sort of antique desk. Makes sense though, I guess. This whole room's full of antiques. You can get a nice handful of cash for all the stuff in here. Somebody spent a lot of time carving the legs of this chair. It'll snap like a twig if 7 sits on it though. Mind your own business. There's a piece of heavy paper folded in half sitting on the table. It's a heavy piece of paper that's been folded in half. It has score printed on the front of it. Score? That's gotta mean musical score. If that's true, then the score we just found is probably in here. At least at some point. Well, can I pick it up? It's a chair. I like how they showed his portrait just to say that. A chair, huh? That chair looks nice. Mind if I take a load up? Does this mean I could just keep examining the chair and he'll say different things? I think you'll be doing the opposite. Hey Armon, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for dropping by. That chair does look pretty comfortable. Can I take the paper now? What? This paper's on fire. There's an iron grate in front of the fireplace. There's something behind it. Okay, I guess I gotta do something about that. A fireplace, huh? Don't see one of those too often. Aren't a lot of people these days with real fireplaces and real fires? Or aren't there a lot of people? This couch looks just big enough for 3 people. Looks perfect for me. What? Perfect for an elegant gentleman like myself. The couch looks a lot more elegant. Hey, there's something you ain't saying. Never mind. There's a couple lights on the wall. I get it, you're gonna use this vase, right? That's pretty clever, Junpei. We just gotta fill this thing with water. Looks like a vase. Maybe you could use that. There was once a vase on this table. Oh, that's not the room I want. The safe is locked. It's one of those dial locks. It doesn't have a key, we just need to get the dials in the right place and it'll open. Did you find anything, Seven? Nope. How about you, Snake? I also found nothing. I found something. Yes, well this feels like glass. A rectangle of glass, transparent I assume. I can feel something printed on the surface. What is it? It's a sheet of music with some C notes on it. Can I combine this with the other one yet? Nope. A leather suitcase. There's nothing inside. I could tell by the weight, and it makes no noise when shaken. Why is this even here? Unfortunately, there's nothing inside. Well, the sink's clean. Any water? Nothing's coming out. We got the faucet on all the way, but I can't hear anything. The lights, huh? Nope, doesn't look like there's anything hidden there. Testing. Hey, it's great to see you all here. I just flew in from New York, and boy, my arms are tired. Yes, thank you. I'll be here all week. Try the veal. That's not a mic, Seven. It's just a shower head. What? What the hell? What a weird interaction. Oh, there's water in here. The bathtub's full of gross, cloudy water. Alright. Shouldn't be too hard to fill this vase up. Hey Junpei, what are you doing over there? Only one thing to do now that you got that thing full of water. Come on, what are you waiting for? Man, this water's dirty. Can't see more than 4 inches or so. Can't see anything down there. Do you think? Like what? Well, can I unplug it? It's a plug on the end of this chain. Alright, why don't we just drain this water? Yeah, good plan. It's not like we might need that water later. Alright, where's that thing? A good tug ought to be enough to get it out. Huh? A transparent plate made of glass, yes? It's a sheet of music with a couple of D notes on it. Is that all in this washroom? I guess so. Like spinning around the room looking for the fireplace. It's right here. Alright, time to put this fire out. About time, buddy. Let's do it. Here we go. Ah, good job. Another success. That fire didn't stand a chance. Alright, I'll just pull this out now. Don't want to get burned, so let's pull down the sleeves. What is this thing made of? I thought it wasn't actually on fire. Oh, it's ceramic. Shouldn't it be super hot? It's a ceramic plate of some kind. I guess unless it was behind the fire. Looks like a blank sheet of music.
Hey, Seven. What the hell was that? Are you alright?
Yeah, I'm fine. I just felt a little dizzy, that's all. What the hell is wrong with me? First memory loss, now I'm getting dizzy for no reason.
Memory loss?
Oh, yeah, I guess I didn't tell you, huh? I told the rest of them before we ran into you on the stairs. I told them I couldn't remember a damn thing from before I woke up. Didn't realize I hadn't told you.
Whoa, wait a minute. You're talking about amnesia, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Well, why are you an amnesiac? What happened to you?
Why are you an amnesia? Can't you just remember?
If I knew that, I wouldn't really be one, would I?
Oh, yeah, I guess that's true. Are you telling the truth?
Huh?
Well, you look pretty calm for somebody who doesn't remember anything. If you've really got amnesia, shouldn't you be, like, upset or confused or something?
Well, sure. I mean, I was pretty confused when I woke up down on D-Deck, but that was a while ago. I've had some time to get used to it. After a while, I figured it wasn't worth the trouble of worrying about it. After all, why worry about something I can't change? Well, people usually don't stay amnesiacs forever. I figure it'll work itself out eventually.
But that's it?
That's it. Alright, that's enough talking for now. Let's get back to work.
How are you fine with something like that?
It says score on this paper. I guess you could put sheet music in it. Can I not just put my music in it then? There's some toilet paper on the wall there. Nothing looks suspicious. It's a toilet. Doesn't seem to be anything in the toilet or tank. And why is this even here? There's a suitcase made of leather the color of rich mahogany. Well, shoot. Looks like there's nothing in it. It's a rectangular piece of glass. You can see right through it. It has a couple of G notes written on it. Huh. I wonder what that means. Do I have them all yet? I checked all these doors, right? This one's the toilet. This one's the this one's the washroom. This one's... music stand. Seems as good a place as any to put this music we found. Just gotta put the ceramic plate on the bottom. And then stack the glass plates on top of it. Alright, good. Sweet. Now I can play the music. Junpei, would you be so kind as to play the piano? I'm unable to, you see. I'm sure I needn't tell you, but the keys on this piano are not what you might expect them to be. C won't be C, B won't be D, and so forth. You must listen carefully to determine which keys to strike. You understand? Oh great, I don't know this. I did study music once, but it wasn't for very long, and I didn't practice it, so it didn't stick. Yeah. Alright, let's give this a shot. Okay, so that's not that one. Oh, is it just gonna... Is it just gonna... Oh, dang it, I have to do it in order. Gotta figure out which one's that one. Which one's this one? It's low note. What's this one? Oops. Oh, dang it. Oh, I had it. Ah. Oh no, I had it! That's this one. Yes! I did it! Is that just the school chime bell? Like the Asian school chime? And we're done. Music is not my forte. Wait, what was that noise? Jinpei, we did it. Looks like it worked. I heard something unlock over by the exit. Let's go. Good plan. Stand! Bow! Be seated! Well, I guess he hasn't forgotten that. At least Snake thinks it's funny. Haha. Yes, I suppose that was the classroom bell, wasn't it? I don't imagine that's what Zero was thinking of, however. No, Zero almost certainly meant to suggest Westminster, not middle school. Westminster? The palace in London that plays host these days to the Houses of Parliament. You've heard of Big Ben, the famous clock tower, yes? Big Ben plays that very collection of notes on the hour. London. The capital of England, huh? At any rate, the door is now unlocked. Let's leave this place immediately. The first class cabin, we didn't really have as much like story dialogue, because when we were in the second class cabin, you have the whole conversation with June, and then you have the conversation with Santa, and then you have the conversation with Lotus about like the morphogenic field and everything, and the Titanic. Alright, let's go. I found it.
Another hallway?
That should do it.
What's he up to?
I was just putting one of those plates in there. It ought to keep the door from locking again. Now we can come back here anytime we want, right?
Ah, why would you want to come back here?
I might like to play a little piano.
Piano?
Come on, let's get moving. We aren't out of this yet.
Well then?
Honestly, like just in general, it'd be a good idea to keep all the doors unlocked, just because if you ever need to go back, you might need... I mean, I know the puzzle rooms aren't designed this way, but who knows when you might need to go back and grab one of those random objects, right? Better safe than sorry in a life and death situation.
Can't say I could ever imagine Seven playing the piano. He couldn't use the piano in there anyway. The keyboard's a mess. But why would he want to leave the door unlocked then? I have no clue.
Hey, wait for me! Whoa, a metal grate? Why is this thing...
Figures.
Are those elevators over there?
No way to know if they're working or not from here.
Oh, there's a door just to the left of this grate.
Sounds like it's locked.
Yep. Stairs leading down.
They're blocked by the grate, though.
But this here seems accessible.
So we can open it?
Nah, I think it's locked, too. Look.
What's this mark? The female symbol.
Ah, the Venus symbol, I imagine. Do you recall the similar symbols near the large central stairway? They reference many of the solar bodies.
Oh, that's right. The Sun, Saturn, and Earth.
So, as you can see, that one is likely...
Not the woman symbol, but a Venus symbol.
So I assume.
Hold on. Where's 7? Ah, there he is, down that hallway. This way, Snake. Follow me. I wonder if this door will...
How about that? It opens.
Ooh, fancy.
Oh, wow. Is this some kind of casino?
Sure looks like one.
Well, this is troubling. It seems we are once again locked in.
Even if that door was open, it's not like we had anywhere to go that way.
So we must find another exit then.
All right, guys, let's split up and search this room. Come on, no dawdling. Let's go. Quickly now.
The 5 of spades. There's nothing on the table anymore. Square poker table. There's nothing on it. There's something on the counter. Looks like a card. Playing card. The 7 of spades. The counter's pretty well polished. Wow, will you look at that? Someone left a bottle of booze here. Don't mind if I do. Glug, glug, glug. Ah, well that hits the spot. Feels like my throat's burning. Damn, he really drank it. Do you even know how long it's been there? It actually had booze in it? Playing card. The 4 of spades. There's a whole lot of glasses on that shelf. Doesn't look like there's anything else back there, though. The counter's pretty well polished. One more sip. I don't think so. I'm cutting you off, pal. Aww. Why not? I guess there's nothing else there. What about this suspicious vase? The 3 of spades.
Ah, Baccarat. You ever played Junpei?
No, never.
Right, they mentioned Baccarat in the second class cabin.
Alright then, how about I explain the rules to you a bit? See, Baccarat is kind of an unusual game. You've got the banker and the player. The whole point is that you guess which one's gonna win. And whether the banker or the player wins, it all depends on their hands. The way each hand works is different from other games too. You see, you take the number from the ones place after you add up the value of all your cards. Whoever gets the number closest to 9 wins. If your number is smaller than your opponent's, you lose. And that's it. That's the explanation. Got it? Well, actually, there's a lot more to it. Strategy, details, that sort of stuff. But what I just told you sums up the core of the game pretty well. The single digit of the sum of all the cards you have. The strongest hand is a 9. And the weakest hand is a 0. You just ignore the number in the 10 spot. Do you get it?
Yeah. Well, maybe half of it. Enough. I got a chance at winning the game if I played now.
However, we have no way of knowing if the puzzle in the Baccarat table makes use of those rules, and if it does, in what manner.
Then I guess we try everything.
I can see the playing card behind the thick glass case. It's the 8 of spades. So I definitely need a 9 to beat an 8. I need to make it with 3 cards. I need more cards. Check out that stained glass. How beautiful. What? Huh? Stained glass is colored pieces of glass placed together in a frame. As I've said many times before, I need only touch it to know. I can at least discern the basic structure. Stained glass is recessed into the wall. All I can see is their lighting fixture, so probably means the stained glass doesn't look outside. That square table. It looks like a mahjong table. Do you play mahjong, 7? Maybe? I don't remember exactly, but I do remember a couple hands and some of the rules, so I figure I must have enjoyed it at some point. Excellent. Once we vacated this vessel, I should like to play a game with you. Can you, play? As long as you tell me which tiles I'm eliminating, yes. I believe I have enough skill to defeat an amateur. However, I must ask you to remove the red tiles when we play. I don't know how to play mahjong. I know it's quite complicated, but a bunch of my friends got into it with the Mahjong Soul, that gacha game. It says 1 on the plate. The coin slot. So I got the symbols for heart, spade, and diamond here. The slot machine is a pretty old-fashioned design. It looks well-maintained and probably still works. There's a plate on it that says number 2. Plate says 3. Are they all the same thing? Yeah, they're all the same thing. It seems the card is attached to the panel. And attached very well, it seems. If you don't mind, what sort of card is it? It's a playing card. The ace of spades, in fact. It says 9. Yeah, looks like that cover is hiding something. If this is the cover, maybe it opens up. Probably does. Here's the card slot. Looks like we need to put a playing card in here. Alright, let's give it a shot. What am I trying to do? Can't be Baccarat. Is it digital root? Can't get a digital root like this though. If I just do this. I don't have the right card. It's not working. So it would seem, I'm shocked and appalled that guessing at random has not yielded better results. Yeah. Damn it, this isn't exactly working out the way I expected. It's locked, isn't it? Is there a keyhole? If there is, I can't find it. Well, there must be some way to unlock it. Let's look around a little more, shall we? There's firewood in the fireplace. Well, at least this one isn't lit like the one in the first class cabin. Maybe that's why it feels a little chilly in here. There's a weird looking thing floating in there. Ah. Wait, when those 2 lights turn on, I heard something from the bottom of the fireplace. What was that? Yeah, I should draw this down too. I heard something down there. Wait, oh no, I see it. There's a card here too. There's something on top of the fireplace. The 6 of spades. There are a whole bunch of coins stuffed into this velour bag. Look at all those coins. Perhaps these coins will allow us to convince the machines to move. Well, at any rate, this gate is very impressive. It feels like granite. It seems to be elaborately decorated in several places. A shame I cannot see it. Alright, let's put a coin from that bag in here. What happened? I heard an odd noise. Well, to be honest, I don't know. I pressed some of the buttons and smacked the machine once or twice, but nothing happened. Oh, looks like the coin got stuck. Oh dear. Coins are stuck in there, but good. This machine won't be working anymore. Alright, let's drop this coin in the coin slot. Come on, you little bastards, I only need one of you. Oh, I probably have to press them in order. Can I not? Oh, I gotta start it. Oh, here's the spin button. I was like, where's the lever? Club. Diamond, heart. Yeah, winner! 777, yes! 777. Man, could you imagine if he just kept going through all his coins and then he wasn't able to complete the puzzle? And I think I hear something unlocking in there. Impressive, Junpei. It would appear to be unlocked now. There's something akin to a drawer in the bottom part of this machine, yes? Or what if the coin actually worked on the other machine, but the other machine didn't have a spade on it? Or a club on it, so then I just kept going at it and wasted all my coins. I mean, obviously the game's not programmed to do that, but if this was a real situation... That is a pickup drawer for the dividend. Probably the lock for the drawer got unlocked. Please open it if you would. Slot machine stand. I don't see anything suspicious. Oh, here. What is it? Is there something in there? Yeah, a playing card. And this. A key with the Venus symbol on it. Excellent, Junpei. Now we will be able to open the gate. Then we just need to figure out how to get out of this room. Correct. Come on, Junpei, hurry up. And he's off. There was a playing card and a Venus key. Better put the key in my pocket for later. As for the card... The 2 of spades. Do I have enough to play Baccarat now? Hey, 7, are we really supposed to play Baccarat? It's a Baccarat table. What the hell else would we do? Aw, stop worrying about it. It's real simple. What's the opponent's hand? Well, there's an 8 in the glass case. Alright then, it's your opponent's number. If that's the case, what 3 cards do we need to get that number? 3 cards. There are a couple of indentations with white lines around them, right? Those mean we gotta put down 3 cards. So, place 3 cards here and defeat the opponent's 8. That's what I gotta do, I guess. Yeah, I think so. Something tells me those aren't the only rules. Alright, let's give it a shot. Before I start, I better make sure I got the rules straight. There are 3 empty indentations. I just gotta pick a card and play it. I figure if I put them in the right spot, something ought to happen. Alright, let's give this a try. Okay, so I need to get a 9, or I need to get a 19. 9's probably easier. Well, I mean, I could just do this, right? Wait, how do I... Oh. Alright, if I just put down these 3 cards... Yes, open for me! Great! You did it, Junpei! Do you think it's telling us to take the 8 card? Come on, let's grab it. And I bet I need this 8 to make the 1 and 9, right? Right, let's take this card. It's 8 of spades. Because when we went into the kitchen with Santa and June, we also had the entire, like, Ice 9 discussion in the freezer. That didn't happen here. This area feels so much shorter just because there's less dialogue. In you go. Hey, alright, it opened up. It seems we have another device to contend with, yes? There are 3 slots in this one. Is it another Baccarat, or is it Digital Root? It's probably Baccarat. Let's see, 3 slots for cards. There's a 9 right below them. So that probably means we gotta make 9 with the 3 cards we put in the slots, right? Just like what we did over at the Baccarat table. Alright, let's give it a shot. Oh, but my cards from the Baccarat table are still there, right? Eh? Well, this makes 18 though, so this is already a digital root of 9. I was gonna say I could just reuse the cards from the Baccarat table, but they won't let me. Alright, so I put all the cards we had left into the slots. What happens now? Is that... Yes, I did hear something from the exit. Excellent work, Junpei. Wonderful. It seems the exit is unlocked. Let's go. Alright, let's go. Easy peasy. I mean, it's been like 10 years since I played this game. I remember the rooms being a little harder, but then again...
This way!
I think I might be mixing up the rooms from this game and the sequel, because and definitely Virtue's Last Reward, there's a couple rooms that were a little bit harder, because they took a little bit more thinking and took a little longer. There aren't actually that many interactable items in each of these escape rooms, which is kind of nice. I hate it when it's like, I don't know what to do because I forgot to click on this one tiny pixel in the corner that was hidden, right?
The keyhole with the Venus symbol. The Venus key should work here. It sounds like it did. All right, let's get this thing open.
No problem. Let me help with this one.
It sounds as though you have opened it. We should be able to reach C deck now, I imagine.
Snake, are you gonna be all right? I mean, the stairs.
Please, do not do yourself the embarrassment of underestimating me. I would be unlikely to trip even if I were running backwards.
Like, we've seen enough of Snake being competent that I think we're okay, Junpei.
Good to hear. Let's move.
You don't have to, like, ask him if he's okay
Everything
for every
looks
little
okay
small
here.
menial task.
We should check the next deck down, just in case.
Just what I thought. D-deck is completely underwater.
Just like the bottom of the central staircase.
I'm just glad the water level hasn't changed much.
Back to the C deck then.
Now, how about we check out what's here?
There are 2 elevators over there, which means it's probably the same upstairs.
There's a card reader between them, and another weird mark.
Hey, check it out. It's the symbol for Lotus.
What?
See? It's got the woman symbol, and then it's got the devil horns, right?
You hardly even know her on this story route. We only know her from the beginning. We haven't gone through any rooms with her, Junpei.
Yeah, I see it. No 2 ways about it. That was a pretty good one, kid.
Oh, whoa, would you watch it, man? Whoa, that hurts. You're gonna break my neck.
What are you talking about? The human body ain't that weak. Maybe this'll toughen you up, huh?
Like, the human body is surprisingly durable when it comes to some situations, and then it's surprisingly fragile when it comes to other things.
If we were looking for a devil, we've got one right here.
This is a Mercury symbol. The marks you mistook for horns are a stylized version of the wings and staff of Hermes.
Wings and a staff. Huh. So then, she beats you with the staff until you die and go to heaven. Sounds like Lotus, all right.
Okay, you guys had your fun.
7! Oh, that's too much! Oh, my head! Oh, I think I'm gonna puke.
Unless we can activate this device, I doubt the elevator will function.
In other words, we gotta find a key card with a Mercury symbol on it.
So I would assume.
Let's forget the elevators for right now. How about that hallway to the left?
Whoa, there's a bunch of doors.
Ah, shit. We're not gonna have enough time to check all these, are we?
Maybe we can come back here later. We should check out the other side. Let's head back.
To the right this time.
There are doors here too. Well, I guess it's just 4 this time.
Let's open them up, starting with the closest one there.
Okay, I'm on it. Huh, it isn't locked. I'm going to open it. What?
Hey, what is this place? It's so huge and empty.
Oh, there are beds everywhere.
Is this a hospital? The harsh scent in the air is reminiscent of antiseptic solution.
I think so. There are shelves in the center of the room with medicine and surgical tools.
Hey, look there. The 4 doors at the end. The left door says 3. The second door is blank, but the third has a 7. And the rightmost door is 8. There's no doubt. They're numbered doors.
Hey, why's that door between 3 and 7 blank? Does that mean anything?
No point worrying about it right now. Let's see if these will open first.
Yeah, good idea.
Yep, locked. Just like I thought.
Naturally. After all, there are rules to the Nonary game, and to allow these doors to open easily would violate those rules. Unless we can authenticate ourselves with the red, the numbered doors will...
Whoa, check this out. Look at the red. There's nothing on it.
Huh?
Don't you remember the red back at the main staircase? If there wasn't anyone in it, it said vacant on the little screen, remember?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
But this one...
There's nothing.
Right? You think it's broken?
Only one way to find out.
No, nothing.
How about the red on door 7? And door 3?
I didn't think all of them would be malfunctioning.
What does it mean?
They've got to be broken. Man, that bastard. I didn't think Zero was the kind of guy who'd screw around with something like this.
Whoa. Zero's been prepared for everything so far, and you're saying he's gonna make a mistake now?
Well, that's the only thing I can think of. This thing ain't working at all.
It seems as if some of the internal hardware has been removed.
Internal hardware?
That is what I said. Take a look at the underside of this red, if you please.
The bottom? Huh, there's a thin slot here. I think it's a slot for something. Probably electronic.
The other two reds are the same. Something's been removed from all three of them.
I get it. So the reds aren't working because somebody pulled out their guts.
So I assume.
But why? And who? I mean, it really doesn't make sense.
I have no idea. Why on earth would I know something like that?
Because you know everything, somehow.
Oh, what now? June! Ace! Santa! Clover! And Lotus!
It must be so hard for him to not call her Akane in front of everyone. But then again, he hasn't seen her in like 6 years or... Was it 6 years? Or something like that.
Guess everyone's here.
What are you guys doing?
Why are you...
That's my line?
Perhaps we should exchange information.
So this part's gonna be the same as it was before, but I'm still gonna let it play out just so that we're all not skipping stuff.
And that's what we know.
Well, this isn't good. If the red is inactive, we can't keep going.
What about that big hallway? Maybe there's somewhere in there we might be able to go.
No, there's nothing there. The 5 of us had a quick look. There are plenty more hospital rooms, but nothing else.
You mean all those doors are for hospital rooms?
Yes. There are a number of individual rooms in addition to this large one.
There was a door at the end of the hallway, but it was locked.
It had one of those solar system mark things on it.
It was the Jupiter symbol.
Jupiter.
I wonder what it means.
While we're asking what things mean, what's the deal with this room? I mean, I thought this was a cruise ship, but I can't imagine a cruise ship would have a hospital like this.
Well, I figure it's probably a hospital ship. Chances are it's the Gigantic.
The Gigantic?
What is this gigantic?
The Gigantic. She was a sister ship to the Titanic, built in the early 20th century. Actually, the Titanic had 2 sister ships, and they looked exactly the same. The Gigantic was said to be one of them. They intended to make her a passenger liner like the Titanic, but World War I began soon after the ship launched. The British Navy took her over and made her a hospital ship. At some point during the war, the Gigantic was damaged by a German mine in the Aegean Sea. She ran aground afterwards, so she didn't end up sunk. What happened to her after that? One theory going around is that a man named Lord Gordain bought her. Seemed like he'd been one of the few to survive the Titanic sinking. That trauma turned him into some kind of obsessive collector of all things related to the Titanic. Soon enough, the guy wanted the Titanic itself, which was impossible, of course. It's stuck at the bottom of the Atlantic Ocean. But the Gigantic wasn't. And seeing as she was identical...
So you're saying this Lord Gordain bought this ship?
Yeah, at least I think I am.
That's impossible. No way we're in some boat that's almost 100 years old.
Pipe down, just pay attention. What, that's it? Well, have you got any proof?
Proof?
Proof that this ship is really the Gigantic.
Well, this ship's got stuff that's like the Titanic and a hospital ship. So, I just figured...
Oh, for goodness. Don't tell me that's your only reason.
No, I've got more.
Like?
Like this place is gigantic.
Well, I mean... I don't know.
I guess your memory isn't back yet, is it?
Yeah, sorry about that. Huh. A bell.
It sounds like the clock in the main stairway. 10, 11, 12.
Aru, welcome. Thank you so much for the chaos. Hey, froggies everywhere. Thank you, thank you.
It's midnight. Then we've still got 6 hours left, right?
Let's get going. We gotta find the missing parts for the Reds.
What do you mean, find? How on earth do you propose we do that?
We've looked everywhere in this room, but we haven't found anything.
Right.
That only leaves one place to look.
One?
Well, not just one.
Huh?
Wait. Don't tell me you mean we need to search all of the other rooms.
Well, you already checked some of them out before you came here, right?
We each checked a single room, so 5 rooms in total.
All right then, that's 5 rooms we don't have to search. We just have to split up the rest between the 8 of us. If each of us can do 6 rooms apiece, we'll have the other 48 rooms cleared in no time.
There are 48 other rooms?
Maybe?
All right, so everyone knows which area they're searching?
Yeah.
Yes!
We'll all meet up when the clock goes off again. How about in that room with all the beds?
Yeah, sounds straightforward enough.
I'll shout if I find any of the components we need.
I hope we can find them within the time limit.
If we can't, then we'll just have to come up with another plan.
Right.
Then let's do this. It's a 1. I better get back to the others. Huh? What are they doing over there? What happened, guys?
Jumpy, look!
Vacant? Come on, guys. Who was it? I thought we were supposed to yell if we found it.
Hey, Kua Ghost, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Well...
What the hell? What is up with you guys?
Well, that's the thing. We don't know.
You don't know?
When I got back, it was already like this. There was no one else here. That means I was the first one back, but the missing parts were already back in the red.
What? Let me see. You're right. It's in there. What about the other 2?
They're the same.
Let me take a look. It's just as you said.
Just dropping by before raid? Oh, thank you so much. I appreciate it. Hope you have a good raid. Hope it goes smoothly.
Alright, I just want to be sure here. Nobody has any idea what the hell happened here, right?
Correct.
None.
Huh. Wait a minute. Where's Snake? Does that mean that he found them?
I've no idea. There's nothing to suggest it, but nothing to suggest he didn't either.
I don't suppose we'll know until we can ask him in person.
Well, whatever he did or didn't do, he's pretty damn late. What the hell is he up to?
Maybe he's lost.
Yeah, well, that seems likely. Dude can't see. I don't know how he gets around in the first place.
No! That's impossible! Yeah, my brother's blind, but he's got really great hearing. He can get around as well as anyone who can see. So he couldn't get lost. That's impossible! I'm gonna go look for him!
Hey, hold on, Clover. Wait! Well, that didn't work. Damn it. What should we do now?
Well, the red is working now.
No! We're not leaving 2 people behind! We should go look for them!
Oh man, this ain't good.
Oh, yes, what an excellent idea. We just wasted a bunch of time looking for some piece of electronic junk. Now let's waste some more by looking for a couple of idiots.
Then remain here if you feel you must, but there's no time. We've only 5 hours left.
Let's split up.
All right, I'll take this direction.
Then I shall look that way.
I'll be over here.
See you all later.
All right, we should go too.
Yes, let's go! But where should we start?
Let's see.
Last time we did look through everything. It's gonna highlight the way the game works, or at least the original game, is that it highlights your choices you previously made, but if the branches reconnect or reconvene, it's not smart enough to figure that out. So last time we went to the casino first, like, these are all the different permutations. The end result is the same though here, at least. Let's clear out more of these then.
Oh, what about the first class cabin on B deck?
Okay, let's go, Jumpy.
What should Junpei do? What if I just do leave her alone this time?
Maybe we should leave her alone.
Yes, I think you're right.
Last time she wasn't very happy with us talking to her.
We really need to find Snake, for Clover's sake. So, where do you think we should go next? How about the casino?
Let's go take a look.
Hey, what do you think you're doing?
Isn't it obvious? I'm looking for Snake.
I'm just not seeing it.
Really? Maybe you need to look harder.
I don't think that's the problem.
Oh, by the way, I've got a proposal for you two. Care to hear it?
I want to choose the other one just to see what happens, since we didn't pick it last time.
No, that's all right. Let's go, June.
Was that okay? You don't think we should have listened to her?
No,
Nah, we don't need
I've
to
got
listen to
a pretty
Lotus.
good idea what her proposal would have been.
I just imagined that she said, "Do you want to hear my proposal?" And we just turned around and left without saying anything.
We should be looking for Snake.
Huh.
Well, where should we go next?
Which ending am I going for today? I'm not sure if we'll get far enough to reach an ending today. I know which ending I'm going for, but I don't want to say the name of the ending out loud just in case it might potentially spoil people. But I'm saving the true ending for last, obviously, and then the prerequisite ending second last. So we only have one ending that we haven't done yet, if I rule that out. For those of you that are familiar with the game.
Let's go back downstairs and check out that hallway with all the doors. Oh, it's Ace.
Hey, Snake! Where are you? Answer me if you're there!
What should Junpei do? Ace can handle it.
Why don't we just leave this area to Ace? We can go somewhere else.
I don't mind. But where?
Well, let's see. Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
Hey, wait. That's... Santa?
Walk away without saying anything.
I doubt we'd learn anything from him anyway.
Jumpy?
No, nothing. Let's go, June.
Like how everyone's searching individually to be efficient, and then I'm with June, being inefficient together. What happens if I go back and research
Let's go
areas?
take a look around the casino.
We didn't do that last time.
Okay.
There's no one here. Let's try somewhere else. Let's go take a look at the first class cabin. It's really close. No one's here. Maybe we'll have more luck somewhere else. But where? Hey, why don't we go back to C deck? We can take a look at that hallway with all the rooms.
Okay, let's get going then.
Oh, nobody's here. Let's look somewhere else.
But where?
Why don't we go back to the big hospital room?
Okay, let's go then.
I don't think anyone is here. What next?
What? We'll finish searching.
Snake hasn't been anywhere we've searched. And we can't keep looking for him. Wherever he is, it's not here. We need to get moving.
We don't got a choice. Lotus is right. We're not gonna find Snake. There's a problem, though. We've got to figure out who's gonna go through which door.
Yes, I have a proposal. Why don't we decide on one person to sacrifice?
Sacrifice?
Well, perhaps that's a bit of a harsh word, but yes. You've all figured it out by now, haven't you? We can't all make it through those doors. If we split into 2 teams of 4 and 3 people respectively, then 3 people will be left behind. If we split into 2 teams of 5 and 2 people respectively, then 2 people will be left behind. But if we split into 2 groups of 3 and leave 1 person out, then only 1 person will be left behind.
Leaving behind 3 people with 2 teams of 4 and 3. Well, she was right. What happens if I press this? Oh no, I'm gonna stick to this.
Then you're saying we gotta decide who's gonna stay behind.
Yes, we do. Given our circumstances, it's logically and morally the best solution. If the other 6 are to survive, then 1 person has to sacrifice themselves.
No, that's too cruel.
What's so cruel about it?
To just sacrifice someone like that?
Then what's your plan? Maybe we should sacrifice 2 people instead of just 1.
That's not what I meant! We shouldn't sacrifice anyone!
I told you, that's impossible. Wake up.
Whoa, calm down, you two. Look, what Lotus is trying to say is, you should aim to bring the greatest amount of happiness to the greatest amount of people, right?
I love democracy.
Exactly. That's how democracy works. And for that reason, I think the only fair way to decide who will be sacrificed is through a vote.
Okay, Lotus, I sacrifice you.
What do you think?
No! That's terrible!
I'm not asking you. Shut up. What about you, Santa?
Me? Well, I agree, I guess.
All right, that's 1 vote for. Counting mine, that's 2. 7.
I can't say I agree with you, but we don't exactly have a choice. If we don't do something, we're all gonna die.
Oh, glad to see you get it. If I can get 1 more vote, then it's decided. What about you, Clover? Hey, Clover. Your brother has to be behind one of the numbered doors. We've searched everywhere, but we didn't find him. Doesn't that mean he has to have gone through one of them somehow?
Don't sweet talk her.
Let's go look for him together, okay? If we sacrifice one person, then we can go look for him. You agree with me, right?
Okay.
The motion carries. Now, let's start a vote to...
That won't be necessary. I will stay. That should solve our problem, yes?
Ace, what are you saying? No, you can't do that. That won't solve anything.
June, I'm afraid you may have misunderstood me. I said I would stay, but I never said I would sacrifice myself.
Huh?
I trust you. Each and every one of you. I believe you'll come back for me.
Whoa. There's optimistic, and then there's just nuts. Those doors only go one way. You go in, you don't come out. If we go through them...
You won't be able to return, correct?
Yeah.
True, but that will not be the case once you've escaped from the ship.
What?
Please, I beg you. Once you've escaped, come back and rescue me. Ideally, within the time limit Zero has given us.
No, that's ridiculous. There's no way we could get back in time. We've only got 5 hours left. We don't even know where the hell we are. How on earth are we gonna find someone to come and rescue you?
Then, perhaps you would prefer to stay instead of me? Or perhaps you would be willing to leave June behind? You see, there's no other choice.
I'll leave Lotus behind.
Then I see we've come to our conclusion. Go on. Don't worry yourselves about me. Go, quickly.
Good. Let's accept his kind offer then.
Good. I think this is the best for me. Perhaps I'll be able to take a nap. It may be my age, but I get tired so easily these days.
Well, what are you waiting for? We're wasting time. Why don't we hurry it up?
You're right. We should get going. That's all we can do right now.
7.
Seriously. Honestly, I was getting kind of sick of listening to you guys talk.
You too, Santa? I have to find my brother. Wait, all of you. Let's just calm down and think about this. There has to be a way to get everyone out. There has to be. Right, Jumpy? Say something.
Yeah, let's think. There's gotta be another way.
I know. Like in the previous stream, I'll just run through door number 3 and leave behind 2 people. Undoing all the work that we did with Ace.
Fine! Forget about it. I'll figure it out on my own. Ace! Come on, Ace. Please stand up. You can't give up yet. We just have to sit down together and think about this. We'll figure out a way that we can all get out of here. Ace! What happened? Ace, say something.
I'm all right.
How are you all right?
This.
A syringe? Soparil beta. What does this do? Did you use this?
Yes. It's just anesthetic. I'll be fine.
Anesthetic.
I found it earlier. While we were searching the hospital rooms. I thought it might be useful later. I didn't think I'd be using it on myself.
Why did you do this?
Didn't I tell you? I'd like to take a nap. I really am. Very tired.
Ace.
Is there something you want to say?
He sounds so creepy when he's like this.
I just like to sleep a little. Could you keep it down?
No, don't, Ace. Don't fall asleep.
You feel warm. So comfortable. I think I'll have a nice dream.
Ace! Ace!
Let's get him up on a bed.
Hey, Mio, welcome to the stream.
Well, we really don't have a choice now.
Yeah, all the nostalgia from this game's coming back. I'm looking forward to playing through the second and the third games again.
We can't let his sacrifice go to waste, right?
Like you even mean that.
You say something?
No, nothing.
Yeah, but we're not done choosing yet, are we?
Huh? What do you mean?
Yeah, they have English voices on the PC version and the Nonary Games PS4 version as well, which is kind of nice. Because the original game did not. And we have a flowchart now, so we don't have to play through the entire game again every time we want to do a different ending.
Well, we haven't decided who's going in what door.
Ah, yes. Yes, that's true.
Hey, Lord Demper, welcome to the stream.
Enough of this screwing around. Let's decide. You first, Lotus. Which door do you want?
I want door number 8. It's the same number as my bracelet number.
Got it. You're 8. You're next, 7. Which one do you want?
I'll take 7. I can't get along with that old lady.
What? What did you just say?
Who, me? I didn't say nothing.
Oh, you're gonna get it next time.
All right, who's next? Junpei, which door do you want?
Okay, so the only one we have not picked at this juncture yet is 8, so we're gonna go through 8 this time.
I think I'm gonna go with door 8.
Okay, 8 it is.
Yeah.
All right then. That means June's got to go through 7.
What? Why?
What?
If the 6 of us are gonna keep going without leaving anyone behind, there are only 3 ways we can do it. Have 3, 5, and 8 go through 7, and 4, 6, and 7 go through 8. 4, 5, and 7 go through 7, and 3, 6, and 8 go through 8.
See, again, I love the way that the numbers play into this game, the way that the flowchart is set up, the way the groups are organized, the way that Junpei's number can pretty much go through any door as long as he takes different people with him. Like, the way the numbers work out in this game is just so beautiful.
Or 3, 6, and 7 go through 7, and 4, 5, and 8 get 8.
And it's not even like that complicated when you think about it, but like on the surface it looks really impressive.
There are no other combinations. In other words, 3 and 4 and 7 and 8 can never go through the same doors. You get it now?
Oh no. You're saying we aren't gonna see each other again for a long time.
Hey, come on. You're making it sound like we're never gonna see each other again. We gotta split up, but only for a while. This is just like when we went into the 4 and 5 doors, remember? We got split up then too, but we all met back up. I'll bet 7 and 8 are just like that.
You mean they're connected somewhere?
Yeah, probably.
Probably.
I'm sure they're gonna connect somewhere.
Why? What makes you think so?
If they don't, then neither team can get through door 9. In other words, the game would end right here. Zero's been on top of his shit so far. I don't think he'd blow it now. I'm damn sure that son of a bitch wants to have his fun as long as possible. He's not gonna end this game until we get through the 9 door.
Everything's gonna be fine. We're gonna see each other again. I promise.
Yes. Promise?
You guys are done, right? Anyway, that's pretty much it. Clover and I will both go into separate groups. I figure I'll take 7 and Clover can take 8. Any problems with that, Clover?
Whatever.
All right, we're ready to go then. Let's move.
Are you ready?
Yeah.
Okay.
Then shall we go?
It's open.
Okay.
Hurry!
June.
Jumpy.
What the hell are you doing? "81 seconds left. Hurry!"
Ugh.
It stopped.
Pointless.
What an unpleasant girl. I bet she's not very popular with the boys.
Well, she just kind of lost her
Maybe pairing
brother,
these
so
two together was a mistake.
yeah, maybe this was a mistake.
Too late now. I better catch up to them.
Ah, it's a dead end. There's a door on the left, though.
A laboratory? Huh.
Oh, that doesn't sound very pleasant. I don't like the look of this place.
Me either. But there aren't any other doors. It's not like we have a lot of choices.
Junpei,
Huh?
please, you first.
Ugh, fine. You know, I think the window looks into another room.
Maybe it's for monitoring something.
What the hell?
It looks so creepy.
It's kind of like that doll is waiting for surgery.
This is a laboratory, right? I'd say it's more like it's waiting to be experimented on.
Ooh,
It's creepy either way. You don't think that thing's gonna suddenly sit up or something, do you?
well, I don't know. I mean, look at all those cables sticking out of it. If we press the wrong button, I don't know.
Stop it. Just thinking about it is terrifying.
Wait, where's Clover? What is she? Are you okay?
What are you talking about?
What? I'm just worried about you. You've been real quiet.
What? I can't be quiet if I want to?
Well, I mean, of course you can. I just...
Okay then. If I can be quiet if I want, just leave me alone, okay?
Let's come to think of it, the first set of doors you go through, neither choice lets you be with Clover, so the first time you're ever partnered up with her has to be after Snake's disappearance, regardless of which door you choose.
Come on, you know I can't do that. We gotta work together.
Junpei, you just don't get it! My brother's not the kind of person who'd just leave me behind! Something happened to him! Something bad.
Yeah.
What happened?
Look, just don't bother me, okay? Leave me alone.
Hey, wait, Clover! Hold on! That way is...
I told you to leave me alone!
Clover, watch out above you!
What the heck? What's going on here?
Hang on. I'll get it open.
Oh, for crying out. You'll never do it on your own.
Damn it! It's not moving.
Wait! Are you gonna give up? Just like that?
Okay, bye Clover, you said you want to be alone, so here you go, you're alone now.
No, I'm not giving up. This has got to be another one of Zero's puzzles.
If it is, then there's gotta be a way to open it.
Just what I was thinking. Now all we gotta do is find it. Lotus and I can look around out here. Clover, you're gonna have to see if you can find anything in there.
Oh, yes, I'm on it.
Yeah, she got exactly what she wanted, right? She wanted to be alone. Perfect. A window made of really thick glass. I don't even think a bullet could break it. A silver handrail. Junpei, do something, please! It's a silver handrail. Is this like an examination table? There's a creepy mannequin in here, guys. I don't know what kind of table this is, but part of it's all black. There's a pen lying over here. I think somebody probably used it to make the table black. Well, if they only use the pen on one part of it, there's probably something underneath all that pen. Clover, you think you could erase it? Yeah, sure. This is a permanent marker. Junpei, do you know how to erase ink from a permanent marker? Erase ink from a permanent marker, huh? Give me just a minute, Clover. I'll be right back. It's a rack. There are a bunch of cables on it. Somebody cut the outer stuff off the cables. I can see the wires inside. I wonder what they washed here. There are these weird colored stains all over the sink. I wonder what this is. This thing here looks like a voltmeter. And this is the control for that? Gosh, there's so many dials. Why don't you try turning one of them? Nope, nothing. There's no power here, guys. I turned the dial a whole bunch, but even if I turn all the switches on, nothing happens. I think this thing is a monitor for whatever experiment they were running here. There's a bunch of stuff on here, like resistance value and voltage. Power's off, so there's nothing on it right now. This looks like the control for an electronic door lock. There's a red light on the display. That means it's locked. If we can get that light to turn green, then maybe we can get Clover back. This looks like the control for some kind of electric lock. The red light is on. Then it's gotta be locked. There's a green light just below it, although that one isn't lit. I bet it'll turn off if we can unlock it, right? Yes, but how are we going to unlock it? There's no keyhole, no card reader, and no keyboard for putting in a password. I have no idea. This is a keyhole. This looks like the keyhole for the activation key. I think this thing's supposed to power that machine in the other room. Well, it doesn't appear to be doing that. I wonder how we're supposed to turn it on. This is a really old type of keyboard. There are 2 levers here. Do you think they activate something? Well, why don't you move one? Alright, I'll give it a try. Nope. Doesn't look like anything's happened. There's a lot of stuff here. I don't know how we could use any of these. Well, I can say for sure that I do know how to use at least one of these things. Which one? The one on top. I think it's a power cable. The power cable, huh? I'll take that. I know how to use one of these objects. I know how to use the cable. This is definitely a power cable. Do you remember if we ran into anything that didn't have power? The hands on the clock have stopped moving. The clock may stop, but time goes on. No time to screw around. We need to figure out a way to get out of here. The monitor doesn't have a power cable, so one end of the cable needs to be connected to a monitor, and the other end needs to plug in under the desk. Alright, let's just slip you in. Huh? Well, shoot, I can't use this. What's wrong? The cable here has 3 prongs, but the socket only has 2 holes. It's not gonna fit, is what I'm saying. In other words, we're gonna need a plug to change the power cable to one with 2 prongs. That's right. The keyboard. The mouse. These lockers are a little larger than the ones on top. Let's see if there's anything useful in here. And nope, nothing. Ethanol. I wonder if this is for antisepsis. Oh, it says anhydrous ethanol. Anhydrous? Is that different from the regular ethanol? Come on, that's common knowledge. Anhydrous ethanol is a powerful cleaner. It can even erase marks left by a permanent marker. Whole bunch of steel lockers. The 9 on the right have little red lights on them. Red lights, huh? Well, can't hurt to give these babies a try. Yep, just as I thought. Locked tight, all 9 of them. I wonder if there's anything important in there. They're cardboard boxes. There's some papers and stuff in them. What's in the boxes? They look quite full. As far as I can tell, it's a bunch of notes about some kind of experiments, but it's all really technical and stuff. I don't really get it. Clover, use this ethanol. You should be able to wipe off that permanent ink with it. What am I gonna wipe with? Oh, well, your clothes, of course. Just kidding, just kidding. Please don't look at me like that, you're scaring me. Wait, I gotta get a cloth. Surely you could use your sleeve in a life or death situation. Where can I find a cloth? Couple vertical lockers. Is there anything useful in them? Well, I guess that's all there is. Did I search everything? There must be an area I missed. Hey, Clover, how are the power cables over there? Huh? What do you mean? Does the plug have 3 prongs or 2? I don't know what you're talking about. Let me look. Guess she does have to kind of crouch down to get a look under there. The cable of the monitor has, got 2 of those little metal things. What does that mean? That's it. Okay, can you unplug that cable and bring it over here? Okay, but... well, I can unplug it, but it's connected to the main computer. I can't take it over to you. Yeah, man, that's no good then. How about just the plug? What? The plug? Well, maybe more like a connector? It's the sort of thing that makes the plug with the 3 metal things into a plug with 2 metal things. Still useless? Not useless. Not useless at all. That's just what we were looking for. Okay. Can you hold on for a little bit? And back down she goes. Alright. Unplugged. I'll hand it over to you at the bars, okay? Sometimes I feel like it's like talking to a child who doesn't actually know how to use much technology. They just know that their phone turns on and their computer turns on, but they don't understand that, like, how plugs plug or what they work or what they do. You know how many people I've met that think that turning off the monitor of your computer turns off your computer? Or how many people I've met that think that just turning on the monitor but not turning on the tower is supposed to turn on the computer? They're like, how come it's not turning on? And it's like, because you only turned on the monitor. I don't know, you expect kids to be very tech savvy. That is completely untrue. Just saying. Anyway, could you wipe off that permanent ink? Look, Clover, right now at this moment you're the only person we can depend on. I'm trusting you with this. You trust me? I feel kind of special. Well, weren't you gonna hand me the plug? Do I have to have it on me? Hey, Clover. And she's just wandering around the table. I don't think she even knows we're calling her. Hey, Clover. You said you'd come bring me the plug. The window made of really thick glass. Doesn't matter what I hit it with. It might as well be made of steel. You said you'd bring me the plug. Do I have it? I don't have it. Clover. Clover is holding the 2-pronged plug, but she's just wandering around the table. I think she's forgotten about the plug. What? Clover, you useless. Is there anything unusual on that machine? Well, I don't know, you know? There are a bunch of cords hanging from the bottom of it. Geez, this is a lot of cords. It looks like they go all over to the mannequin's head. So the device and the mannequin are connected. What the hell were they doing in here? Man, back when this laboratory was active, there wasn't a mannequin in there, I bet. There's a real live human on that table. I wonder what. No, I don't want to think about that. There's something sticking out of the mannequin's head, like wires or something. What the hell were they doing in here? Huh? Why she's all quiet now? They were doing experiments on humans. Probably. Oh man, now she looks sad. Over, give me the plug! Why can't she give me the plug? Am I supposed to do something else? Clover, can you use the cloth on the table? Yeah. Soak in ethanol, then use it to wash off all the stuff from the permanent marker, okay? She was wondering this whole time what cloth she was gonna use. There's a cloth sitting on the table. Yeah, put your hand on the lid. The lid? The lid. The lid? Lid? No, the lid. The lid. The lid. Right, okay, so I gotta soak the cloth with ethanol. Well, she's got the cloth, but she seems to be having a little trouble with the bottle of ethanol. When she's ready, I should ask her to get to work on that stuff on the table. Soak the cloth in ethanol and... Jinpei, it's working. It's wiping the permanent ink off. Huh? There's some kind of weird drawing under all the permanent ink. What's the deal with that drawing Clover found? Maybe I should ask her to take another look at the table. I feel like I'm controlling a toddler and like, Clover, do this. Okay, Clover, now do this. Clover, now do this. I wonder what this is. There are a bunch of numbers in some kind of grid. I can't see it from here. Clover, you got a pen and notebook, right? Could you write those numbers down and then hand them to me through the bars? Okay. Roger. You better actually do it this time. Here, Junpei. I wrote down all the numbers from the desk on here. Paper with numbers on it acquired. Oh, it's on the file screen. Oh, here, Clover's note. Let's write this down. Okay, can you give me the plug now? Here you go, the 2-prong plug. Thanks. That's the 2-prong plug we can use to convert the power cable from the 3-prong cable into the 2-pronged one. Okay, put the 2-prong plug onto the head of this power cable. Alright, I got the 2-prong power cable in my hand. I'm pretty sure this will work. Under the desk I go. And let's just plug this thing into the monitor. Alright, that ought to do it. Alright, let's turn the power on. I don't think anything's gonna happen. Why not? Well, it's not connected to the main computer. You never know until you try. Pretty optimistic.
Oh, that worked. What? Huh? It's running on its own?
It certainly looks like it.
Isn't that kinda weird?
What?
Well, it's not connected to the main computer, right? There's just this keyboard and monitor. The only cable connected to this thing is the power cable we just plugged in. So, why is it working?
Maybe it's a wireless display.
A wireless display?
Yes, it connects to your computer wirelessly, hence the name. Have you been living in a cave, Junpei?
Is that normal?
Yes, at least where I worked.
Oh.
Oh, it stopped.
Pass with a colon.
Looks like we need to enter a password.
Again? There must be a hint around here somewhere.
Could you go take a look?
Yeah, I'm on it. What are you going to do?
I'll see if I can do something about this on my own.
On your own?
Yep, on my own.
Lotus?
All right. Let's kick some ass.
Dang, Lotus, you're close.
Wait, what?
Didn't expect that, did you?
Of course I didn't! You're typing so fast, I can't even see your fingers.
Dang, she's so fast.
What kind of job do you have? What are you?
I'm unemployed at the moment.
I'm unemployed. I'm a NEET.
I used to work for a cybersecurity firm, but I quit.
Why?
Huh? Oh, it was just something.
I see.
Yeah, Junpei, it'd help if you were looking at her fingers. He's definitely not looking at her fingers.
Oh, what are you doing now?
I'm going to try and brute force it.
Brute what?
A brute force attack is... Well, the short version is that I just attack the thing head on. The long version? A brute force attack is one of the simplest ways to break a cipher. It checks every possible combination until it finds the right one. For a complex cipher, it can take a very long time. I'm writing a program that would run an attack like that on its own. It's not the most elegant solution, certainly, but given the circumstances, there isn't much else I can do. Oh, but back to what we were talking about earlier.
What were we talking about?
The wireless display? It's kind of strange if you think about it, isn't it? How do I put it? Well, let's say you write a program that calculates an addition problem for you, all right? So you enter 1 + 1. The screen will show you 2. See? Isn't that strange?
No, not really.
Oh, come on now. Of course a caveman like you would think it was strange. You said so just a minute ago. You're just not getting it, are you? Who calculated 1 + 1?
The main computer, right? You said it connected to the monitor wirelessly.
Yeah, but someone who grew up in a cave wouldn't know that, right? They'd probably think that this thing here, the monitor, is doing the calculating.
Wow, let's get into some philosophical questions while I brute force this cybersecurity program.
And once they've decided that, they'll start examining this monitor. They might poke the screen or something. Ah, I see the color changes when I press it here. Then they might investigate the hardware on the inside. Oh, I see. So this wire supplies the power.
Caveman see wire, caveman. No wire supply power.
Eventually, they might even cut the wires. Ah, yes. Just as I expected. When this wire is cut, no results appear. Therefore, it must be this device which does the calculations.
Oh.
But the truth is that, just like you said, the computer is doing the calculating. But these cave people wouldn't know that, because they have no idea that the monitor and the computer are connected wirelessly.
So, what are you trying to say?
Nothing, really.
Nothing, I'm just making conversation.
It's just, I thought maybe, what if the relationship between human beings and our brains is like that?
Huh?
Well, let's say you stick a bunch of electrodes into parts of the brain. A scientist examining the signals they send out might say, interesting. So stimulating this part of the brain causes the person to see colors. That must mean this neuron cluster controls that function. Okay, let's see what happens when I cut out this part. Ah, just what I thought. Cutting off this part causes that function to cease. Therefore, human thought processes must occur in the human brain.
Yeah, Lotus must be a blast at parties. I just realized, like, all the longest conversations in this game, when you're in an escape room, always happen when Lotus is with you. Whether it's with Lotus or whether it's with June, Lotus is still with you when they start discussing, like, philosophy and random facts.
See? Doesn't it sound the same?
The same when we had the discussion about the morphogenic field and the discussion about Ice 9. They were all when we were with Lotus. Well, I guess 7 had a lot to say about the Titanic. Lotus wasn't with us for that one.
Maybe the brain is just an output device, like this monitor.
But then when 7 had his flashback, Lotus was also with us. Although she was in the other room, but she was still with us.
Maybe our thought processes actually occur somewhere else, in a main body. We just don't know it. We never even think about it. Just like those cave people wouldn't know about wireless communications. We can't imagine that there's some unknown medium that transfers information into our brains, where we experience that information as thoughts.
The brain is just an output device. Human thought actually occurs somewhere else.
That's just crazy talk.
Maybe that's the cause of 7's amnesia. If memory is actually stored somewhere else, in some sort of main body somewhere, maybe he hasn't forgotten anything at all. He's just having a difficult time accessing his memories because the monitor, his brain, has been damaged.
Huh.
I suppose that would explain aphasia and blindsight, too. Perhaps they actually can speak or see. The monitor just isn't functioning properly.
Yeah, tell that to Snake.
I guess people with prosopagnosia could be suffering from the same thing.
Wait a minute. What?
What? You've never heard of prosopagnosia?
No. What is it?
Well, put simply, it means a condition where the mind can't distinguish between human faces. In other words, my face would look the same as Clover's or even yours.
When I played this game, it was the first time I heard of prosopagnosia, and then afterwards I kept hearing it everywhere. Like, I was hearing it in my science classes, I was hearing it on the news, I was hearing it on the internet. I mean, people say that usually when you like make connections like that, just because your mind is thinking about something, but this just happened to be the first time I heard of it back when this game came out.
So they can't remember faces, which is how most people recognize each other. That means that people with prosopagnosia have trouble recognizing even people they're close to.
Oh, you know someone with prosopagnosia? That's interesting. It's fascinating.
Usually they can make do by associating people with other things. Their voices, their clothes, their hair.
Yeah, we love learning things from video games. Yeah, where'd you learn that, Kiro? Video game? I mean, book. Yes, from book. Book. I learned from book.
Does that mean other people's faces look like blanks?
No, I don't think so. Well, you've seen monkeys, like in a zoo, right? To you and me, all the monkey faces look the same. even though they've obviously got faces. It's almost impossible for a human to distinguish between them. The zoo staff that works with them would learn to identify different monkeys eventually, but you or I couldn't unless one had a scar or something else to set it apart. Well, that's how people would be to someone with prosopagnosia.
The person you know with prosopagnosia can recognize his wife and you, but if you're in a meeting with multiple people, he'll ask you to ID people before it starts. Oh, have fun with your raid, Kua. Good luck, have fun. Thank you so much for dropping by.
Prosopagnosia. Huh. I didn't even know that kind of thing existed. And, what were we talking about?
The idea that your brain is just an output device, like a monitor.
How did we make the leap of conversation from, like, computer hacking to ideas about your brain processing outside your body and then prosopagnosia?
Are you serious about that stuff?
Yeah, Lotus must be a hit at parties, man.
Not really. I was just kidding for about half of it.
What about the other half?
Well, I guess I was just adulting.
This is adulting? Really? No, I don't think that's what adulting is. Adulting is like taxes, 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 groceries, groceries, taxes. That's adulting.
Not funny.
It's nothing more than a story I made up out of boredom. Don't take it seriously. It was the first thing that came to mind, and I just talked about it to kill time.
Wow, Lotus, you must be great on TikTok.
But looks like I don't need to talk anymore.
Why?
I don't have to kill time any longer.
Oh, then you finished that brute whatever thing?
Meanwhile, Clover's like waiting.
I certainly did. And let's see what we got. Piece of cake.
The screen changed again.
So,
what the hell is that?
how are we supposed to get through this room if we didn't have Lotus with us?
No idea. Looks like a puzzle.
Huh? Aren't you gonna, I don't know, do more computer
I mean,
stuff?
once you finish this game, there's actually, like, this scene is actually kind of interesting because it does get mentioned among the fans on, like, the purpose of this scene. I'll talk about it when we finish the game, though.
No, I can't do
Or
it
if I remember to.
It won't let me do any more programming. See? The keyboard. Nothing.
I destroyed the keyboard with my super fast hands.
So, there's nothing more I can do. Well, I guess I'll leave this to you then, Junpei.
What?
Let me take a break, all right? I did my part.
Well, I guess you're right. Thanks, Lotus.
No problem. And make sure you know when you should thank people.
Now, I better take care of this myself. No more relying on anyone else.
Guess I followed the diagram. Alright, I solved it. Wholly on my own. Did you hear a noise just now? Yes, I did. It sounded like something unlocking. Where did it come from? Well, right next to us? Look, Junpei, the lights on the lockers are green. Then we must have unlocked it with a computer puzzle. There's more than one key in here. This one's small, it looks like it goes to some sort of machine. And this one has the Earth symbol on it. I think the Earth symbol matches the keyhole in the door on A deck. Well, if that's the case, we probably don't need the Earth key right now. Alright then, Earth key? I'll just tuck you away deep in my pocket. Now as for the other key... WCOM? Wacom? Oh no, it's a blank underscore blank com. What key is this? From the shape of it, I'd say it's not for a door. Probably some sort of device. Oh, what is it? I wonder, do you think maybe this is the activation key for that thing? The activation key? Yes, it has to be. I feel good about this.
Hey, Junpei, do you have a minute?
What's up?
I wanted to ask you
See,
something.
we come when you call. You should come when we call.
Junpei, you went into door 5 with my brother, right? Did you hear him say, like, anything weird?
Huh? Well, let me think. Sorry, Clover. I can't really think of anything. I mean, he did mention that his hearing exceeds that of a regular person, or something like that, but that's about it.
Okay.
Hey, wait a minute. Look, I don't know if I should. ask you things, but if you don't mind, I was hoping you could tell me if, is Snake, was he born?
Was he born? Question mark.
You're talking about his eyes?
Yeah.
No, he wasn't born blind. When he was a kid, he got in an accident. A really bad car accident. He couldn't see after that.
He hit the car with his eyeball straight on.
And his arm.
His arm?
Oh, his arm. Oh, right. This was a thing.
Yeah. My brother's left arm is, it's not like a normal person's arm.
He got it from a lady named Malkia from the ancient coil of Nilbeth. Have you heard of her?
It's fake. It's not a real arm. The accident hurt him really bad. To save him, they had to cut off his arm.
Oh.
Is that all you wanted to ask me?
Look, I'm sorry for making you talk about all that painful stuff.
Snake's Edward Elric.
It's not that.
So, that's important, because you do not get that conversation with Clover in this room unless you've gone through door 5 first. So that's why it was important that when we took this story route, we take 5 first and then go through door 8. So again, even though the flowchart does not show all of that, which I can't access the flowchart now, it doesn't show that now. It doesn't show all the permutations, because only very specific permutations will give you the 2 story routes you need in order to complete the game, which is kind of annoying. And you wouldn't really know that unless you look up a guide, really. Unless you're really a student paying attention. But again, the fact that the original game did not have a flowchart meant that it was more cumbersome to go back and try different combinations. You couldn't just willy-nilly try things. This shortcoming is kind of fixed in the next couple games, but then the next couple games are a lot longer with a lot more endings. I'm still surprised they didn't make 9 endings for this one. But I guess a lot of them are superfluous, like you don't really need a bunch of the bad endings. They kind of all end the same. This key, the shape sure makes it seem like it goes to this machine. Alright, I'm turning it on. Okay, the monitor's on now. And it's full of letters. Showing some kind of warning. Power restored to experimental device. Emergency system will activate in the event of abnormal subject behavior. Okay. Typing on this keyboard isn't doing squat. This is the monitor. There are a whole lot of cables under the table. Junpei, this thing in here is on now. Yeah, that's because we activated the power over on this side. Could you, like, play with it a little? Okay. Yeah. I'll turn this dial here. Turn, turn, turn. I don't think it's working. Nothing happened. Well, maybe she missed something. I should ask her to look around the room again. There's a mannequin lying on the exam table. I can't really see it well from here, but it looks like there are a bunch of electrodes sticking out of its head. Maybe if you increase the voltage? Roger. Will do. Okay, I'm gonna go all the way to max voltage. Max voltage? Hey, wait, Clover. Aw, shit. What? I think Well, that's great. We're all gonna die on a fire on this boat. Look at how they spelled this. Oh my god! Oh my god! The mannequin's head. Oh man, that sounds like a fire alarm. Great, we're gonna burn on the ship. See, I knew we should have kept that bucket of water from the first class cabin. What the hell? Fire detected. Fire detected. The emergency system will be activated. Evacuate the room immediately. Oh, I can move now. Mannequin's head is on fire. Okay, it looks kind of funny, but this is no laughing matter. If I don't do something, Clover will. Junpei, it's so hot in here. Help me. Junpei, look at the light. It's green. The emergency system is activated and disable the lock. Now we can save Clover. Let's just leave this fire burning. Junpei! Come on, kid, jump. She's safe. Oh man, that smoke is some serious business. Time to close this door again, I think. Yeah, let's just let the fire suffocate in there. And become superheated or something. Clover, are you okay? Are you hurt? Damn, she's coughing so hard she can't even talk. Of course I'm not alright. What the hell took you so long, you big jerk? I was almost dead. Sorry, I was going as fast as I could. You two can do this later. Right now, we need to get the hell out of here. That fire's not gonna stay in that room forever. We're just gonna leave? Okay, we're just gonna leave. You found the exit, but the ship is burning down right now. I don't think we should just leave the fire there. I don't think that's a good idea.
Out of there. Yeah, finally.
Oh, yeah. All right, let's go.
Okay.
Okay, let's just leave the
Damn,
fire.
none of these open. They're all locked.
How about that one?
Let's hope this is the door with the prize.
Jumpy!
Huh? June? Santa! 7!
Hey, what are you guys doing here?
What? But we didn't...
Hey guys, could you come take a look at this?
Hey, on the wall.
A map of the ship's interior?
Yeah, don't worry, the fire will go out when the ship sinks. Yeah.
It says C deck.
So it's the map for this floor then?
Door 7. And... Door 8. Yep, they both eventually end up at this hallway.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
Well, that's convenient too, because if we took the other route, when we went through the other door, we went through the operating room with Clover and 7, that means that Lotus went through the laboratory. So no matter what, Lotus has to go through the laboratory, because you can't solve that puzzle without her. And because her number's 8, it just makes it so that mathematically she always has to go through that door if I change my mind. That's kind of interesting.
We aren't going to be split up permanently till we find door 9. We might get separated for a little while, but we'll see each other again. Otherwise, we won't be able to open door 9. That's how the Nonary game works.
Wait a sec. This leads to...
Oh,
You've got to be kidding me.
We may as well go.
yeah.
Oh, almost forgot. We should keep this.
Ready? I'm gonna open it.
I knew it. We're back. In the hospital room.
I see. I believe I understand what you're saying. The 6 of you split into 2 teams and went through doors 7 and 8. You solved the puzzles in the operating room and the laboratory, and then met one another in the hallway after opening your respective locked doors. At any rate, I feel a bit silly for my little show of altruism. I know I said I was sure you'd come back for me. I didn't think it would happen so soon, though.
Well, we saw each other again and we ain't dead, so I say that's good enough. Anyway, I say we get out of this creepy old place. We found the key we need.
The key?
Ain't that what I just said? I'm talking about the Jupiter key. We found it in the operating room. Here.
Whoa.
Nice catch.
Jeez. I see. So this is Jupiter.
I'm gonna let you hold on to that, alright?
Yeah, on it.
Well, I've got something for you too then. Here, it's the Saturn key card. We found it in the kitchen.
Oh yeah, I forgot that they found that a while back. And I wasn't with them in the kitchen this time.
I might lose it. It's probably better if you hold on to it. That way it won't be my fault if it gets lost.
Yeah.
Passing the blame.
On it.
So how many unused keys do we have now?
There's the Earth key we found in the laboratory. The Jupiter key you just gave me. And the Saturn key card from Lotus. I'll keep them safe.
The Jupiter key is supposed to be for the door at the end of that long, straight hallway, right?
Yeah. If the map's right, then it connects to the central staircase. Then, next to the stairs...
Wait! What about door 3?
Look, you saw the map, right? It's the same as 7 and 8. Just lead us back to the big hospital room. There's no point to seeing what's on the other side of that door.
There is a point. At least there is for me.
Yeah, you're right, I'm sorry. Snake might be on the other side of door 3.
Very well. I'll be coming with you then. I've had a nice long rest. I think it's time I was up and about again. So 7, you'll help me, won't you?
Huh? Me? Damn. Well, I guess that's how it's gotta be. So I'm going with you, huh?
Yes, you are.
All right, let's get moving. Okay, we're heading out.
Be careful.
Whoa. Didn't think I'd be hearing that from you, Lotus.
Don't let it go to your head. I'd be in trouble if the 3 of you bought it. The rest of us can't open the 9 door.
Ah, the truth comes out.
Okay, we're off.
All right, we should get moving too.
Huh?
Get moving?
Where are we going?
Well, it would be a waste of time to just sit around, wouldn't it? Let me explain.
Oh, I get it. We're gonna see if we can get anywhere interesting with the Jupiter key.
Yes. If we're lucky, we might find Snake.
And here's the Jupiter symbol on the keyhole.
All right, Junpei, open it if you please.
Yeah, on it.
Great, back to the beginning. You sure this is a good idea?
What do you mean?
Well, we already searched every inch of this room, didn't we? I'm asking you if there's any reason we came back here.
No idea. I guess I'll stick to my actual choices.
Of course there's a reason. Man, sometimes I can't tell if you're smart or just lucky.
Huh?
This.
The Saturn key card. And the Earth key? I'm lost.
Don't you remember, Santa? On C deck, where we are now, there was a big elevator behind the stairs, remember? And next to the elevator, there was a card reader with the Saturn symbol on it. And on A deck, on the door to the left, there was a keyhole with the Earth symbol on it, I think. So the 2 keys that Jumpy has?
Should let us use the elevator and the door on A deck. Huh.
Yes, that's right.
All right, I got it. Let's get started then. What do you say we split into 2 teams? Lotus and I will search the Earth one, so you 2 can search Saturn, all right?
Okay, we'll fly to Saturn and search it.
Sounds good. Then you guys should take this key. We have no idea what's on the other side of these, so don't go too far. Just search for 10 minutes and come back.
There's a card reader next to the left elevator.
Okay, we have to watch this scene again.
Then let's try out the Saturn key card. Great! It looks like it's working now.
All right. Now, how do I call the elevator? Oh, it only has the upside-down triangle on it.
I guess there's no up button. Well, we may as well try pushing this one.
It opened! Look, Jumpy!
Sweet! It opened! Let's get going.
Wait!
What?
I'm not really, I just, oh gosh.
June was probably afraid of being locked up alone with a boy.
Come to think of it, the lower floor, D-deck is completely underwater. An elevator heading to a submerged floor. That is pretty scary. Hey, wait a minute. This elevator came up from somewhere under us, right?
She's afraid of the elevator boss. No! That elevator's so small, could you imagine? Maybe June is the elevator boss fight.
Well, yes, I guess it did. It didn't open right away after you pressed the button. There was a motor noise, like it was moving, and then it opened.
Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
So, take a look inside. It's not wet at all, is it? The walls and even the floor are totally dry.
Oh, you're right. They are.
Well, let's test it.
Test it?
Yeah, watch this. Now, I'll just put one foot inside the elevator and look over at the buttons. Oh, there's only two, E and C. All right, I'll push E.
I think I can hear it opening on E deck.
Okay, that's done. Now I'll just press the button again. Yep, not a single drop of water to be seen. See?
What does that mean? How can E deck be safe if the D deck is full of water?
Well, here's what I think. The elevator shaft and E deck must be watertight and separated from wherever the ship's been punctured. Here, let me show you.
I see. So is that why the ship hasn't sunk? The shape of the inside keeps it all from filling with water?
Yeah, I think that's what's going on. So I'm gonna go down and check it out. You stay here, all right?
But...
Come on, just do it, all right?
I'm coming with you!
Huh? Hey, wait! Oh, crap. It closed.
I can't just let you go alone, you know.
No, I'm trapped in here with Jude.
Ah, jeez. It looks normal. Oh, knock it off. It's just like I thought. This part hasn't flooded. Come on, just look around. There's no water here.
You're right. It's not flooded at all.
See?
But there's a whole lot of water.
Yeah, right on top of us.
What's gonna happen if the ceiling breaks?
We'd probably die.
Oh, no. Don't be so casual about something like that.
At any rate, we should probably go back as soon as we can, once we're done looking around down here. Lotus and Santa might already be back.
Okay, good idea.
Now then. Iron bars. Well, we can't go over there.
Right.
Then maybe...
Well, it looks like there's a long straight hallway down this way.
Something's written on the door at the end. Wait, is that...
Let's check.
You can clearly see the 6 from down the hallway.
I knew it!
This is a numbered door. But we can't do anything with only the two of us.
We better head back and let everyone know.
Yes.
Wait, what's this? Is this the map for E-Deck? I should take it with me.
It's the 9 door, but we're upside down.
So you guys found door 1. So now we've located 2 new doors. The 6 door and the 1 door.
You know, it is interesting that E-Deck wasn't flooded.
Well, we don't really know if all of E-Deck is safe. We only checked the area around the elevator.
Yeah, even so, it's still very interesting.
You said the 6th door was there, right?
Yes.
And that means Zero planned all this out, even the sinking. That would have meant some pretty serious remodeling of the ship's interior.
It's pretty mind-blowing when you think about it.
Yeah, I wonder how long it took. I can't even imagine how much it must have cost.
It would have been a ton, that's for sure.
Well, that does go along with what Ace was saying. The most reasonable explanation would be that this was done by some organization with access to a whole lot of cash.
Yes, it does make sense.
Yeah?
I don't think it's a very good idea to stay here.
Yeah, you're right. Ace and his team might be back already.
Well, Junpei and I should be able to open door 1.
Huh? You guys leaving me behind?
Just kidding. All right, let's go.
Hey! Where the hell did you guys go?
7? What's wrong? What happened?
What the hell kind of question is that? Snake is...
Snake!
Snake is dead. He died, just as the 9th man did.
Oh my god, that's not true, is it?
We should make sure.
Yeah, right. We should.
Wait, Not that way.
What? Why not?
I stuck a screwdriver in there to keep the door from closing all the way. It's not locked, so you can go in that way.
Where is he?
The shower room, on the left side of the hallway. I put a broom in there too to keep the door open.
That means we can get in without going through the numbered door, right?
Yeah, that's right.
Then let's go. This wasn't open when we passed here before. Well, let's keep going.
Oh, it smells horrible.
Oh, yeah, this is pretty awful. I feel like I'm gonna puke.
Where is he? Where's Snake? There. June, you should stay here.
But
Please, just do me a favor, okay? All right? I'm going in.
Just like Ace said. Just like the ninth man. The detonator in his bracelet set off the bomb in his gut.
Oh god. The bone is coming out of his left arm.
It's definitely an open fracture.
What did you just say, Junpei? It was bone was coming out of his left arm?
Oh, the face. It's horrible.
Yeah, you can't even tell who it is.
But the clothes are...
No mistake about it. It's Snake.
Hey, Yule, welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for stopping by.
Snake was probably murdered. Chances are he was killed the same way the ninth man was. It's pretty straightforward. Not that hard to figure out how they did it. First, the killers got Snake to authenticate on the red to open door 3. Then they shoved him into it, alone, and waited 9 seconds for the door to shut. Once that door shut, it was all over for Snake. But he didn't give up. He probably knew it wouldn't do him any good, but he probably ran into the shower room looking for the dead. It was a small chance, but it wasn't like he had anything to lose. Unfortunately, it didn't work. The detonator is only deactivated if everybody who authenticated when they went in uses the dead. Snake was the only one who went through the door, and then 81 seconds after he was shoved in, that happened.
I see. So that's what you meant by killers, huh? You need at least 3 people to open one of the numbered doors, including Snake. It wouldn't open for Snake and a single killer.
Yeah, that means we're looking at multiple perps here.
Well, just in case, I want to make sure. Let's say you're right. When do you think Snake was killed?
When we all split up to look for the parts for the Reds, I think. Right after that was when we noticed he was gone.
And that means none of us have alibis. We were all off searching the rooms we'd been assigned, looking for those parts.
Yeah, that means anybody could be a killer.
wait a minute. What are you talking about? How can you say that so casually? You're implying that one of us is a killer.
Well, not just one of us. If I'm right, then at least 2 of us are murderers.
Why don't you calm down a bit, Seven? What are you going to gain by being so suspicious? That's what Zero wants, you know?
What Zero wants?
Exactly. This game was set up by Zero, wasn't it? Any game has a winner and loser. Whoever makes it through door 9 is a winner, and those who don't are the losers. Zero is trying to make us fight against one another for that victory.
Then you're saying that Zero is trying to split us up by making us fight each other?
Yes. That is why we can't let ourselves fall prey to suspicion. We have to trust one another and form a strong bond of friendship. Otherwise, we'll end up ensnared by Zero's manipulations.
Then does that mean that the person who killed Snake...
Yes. Almost certainly Zero himself. If there's anyone we should doubt, it should be Zero. He masterminded this game and kidnapped all of us. Doesn't it seem reasonable that he would have killed Snake as well?
Good question. If Zero killed Snake, then Zero is on the ship with us.
Was Zero still on the ship with them?
But I don't... could Zero be hiding?
I think Zero is one of us.
Like that Umineko question. Is there a 10th person on this ship? Is he one of them?
Well, that's possible.
Huh?
Like Clover said, Zero might be one of us.
What are you saying, Jumpy? Didn't you hear what Ace said?
Exactly. I said we shouldn't suspect one another for no reason.
No reason. I've got a great reason.
And what's that?
The bracelets. Why are the bombs in our bodies connected to the bracelets? You're all thinking Zero's hiding somewhere watching us, right? If he's doing that, then he could just detonate the bombs by remote control if someone did something they weren't supposed to. It would be a lot more precise and a lot easier. But if that's the case, then why is the bomb set off by the detonator in the bracelet?
You got a point.
I'm not done. Try applying the same ideas to the Nonary game. All of the puzzles here run all by themselves. In other words, Zero doesn't have to be controlling them for the game to move forward. Why's that? Why would Zero bother to do something like that?
So let's say you and Clover are right. Zero's one of us. If that's the case, then it'd be really hard for him to keep track of all of us or control anything remotely. That's why all the puzzles run by themselves. That's what you're getting at, right?
Yeah. Seven, when we were talking earlier, you said any one of us could be Snake's killer, right?
Yeah, something like that.
All right then. I've got a question for you, Ace. You said something like Zero must be the one who killed Snake, right?
Yes, something like that. I can't think of any other explanation.
So what do we get if we combine those? They fit together pretty well, I think. Something like this. Whoever killed Snake is Zero. Hence, Zero is one of us. Seven and Ace's theories aren't mutually exclusive. They actually complement each other pretty well.
How dare you use logic, Jinpei?
At least they do if Zero is one of us.
What were his motives?
His motives?
Yes, isn't that pretty important? Why would Zero want to hide as one of us?
Oh, well, that's because...
Because I didn't think that far ahead.
I don't know.
Well, so much for making a persuasive argument, Junpei.
In other words, you only had circumstantial evidence.
I don't really think that's enough to go on, you know?
Ah.
It's 3 in the morning.
That means we have 3 hours left.
Then we need to move now. Seven, Clover, Junpei, I know how you feel, but you do understand that right now it's important we trust one another, don't you?
You're right, but...
We must go. We have very little time left.
Our next destination is Mercury.
To Mercury!
But maybe you and June should check it out first and then report back to us.
All right, let's go, June.
Right. Here it is.
The Mercury card reader.
We're using the card 7 gave us, right?
Yeah.
I found it when we were checking out the shower room.
I think Seven said something like that. Anyway, let's see what happens. I guess the elevator works now.
Jumpy, I know it's only the 2 of us, but let's do our best.
No, actually, June, I was planning on doing my worst.
What's with you all of a sudden?
Well, I'm happy we were put together.
You know it's just for searching E-Deck, right?
Even so, I'm glad I'm with you.
Oh, first we need to find out if the elevator comes up full of water.
Just like we did before.
Oh, here it is.
I knew it. It's not wet at all.
Let's go.
Yes. Look! Nearly all of the buttons are destroyed.
Yeah, only the seat and bottom button can be pushed.
We're on C deck right now, so the only one we can choose is bottom.
Yeah. Well, let's try it out. Oh, so This is the bottom deck. Hey, over there.
This is a numbered door.
This is the 8th one we found. There were 2 numbered doors on B deck near the central staircase. They were doors 4 and 5. 3 more in the large hospital room, doors 3, 7, and 8.
And the door we found on E deck, and the door Lotus and Santa found on A deck. It was a 6 on the door on E deck, and a 1 on the door on A deck.
That means...
Do you think the next door we find?
Yeah, I think so. The next one's gonna be door 9.
Finally!
Yeah.
You don't look very happy about it, though.
It's not that. I just hope nothing goes wrong.
You're right. We should keep our fingers crossed.
Let's head back.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, 4. All right, 7 pieces.
Okay, let's save here. Okay, so we got through quite a bit of the game today. I know it was a lot of backtracking because we had to go back and redo the earlier sections, but... So now, instead of going through door 4, we went through door 5 with Snake and 7. We found out a little bit more about Snake. At the division point, we went through door 8 this time. This time we went through here. We learned a little bit more about Lotus and also more about Clover and Snake. And now we're here. So basically now this entire top part of the flowchart is completed. So there'll be less backtracking from here on. So the last sections of the game will have to do with this. So we still have this section. There's an ending here that we need to get. That's the next one we're going to go for. And then after that, it's the 2 endings that lead to the true ending. So in other words, we're going to do this one, which is another ending. Then this ending and this ending are going to be the ones that lead us to the true ending of the game. You can see there's still some locks here on some of these sections that kind of box us off from those. So we're going to be doing that throughout this week. They might be shorter streams coming up because, of course, these sections are a little bit shorter just because here we went through a lot more. But we will finish this game this week, and then we'll go back to continuing Neko and starting a new series next week, as well as doing Letitia's route in Star Ocean 6. So a lot of stuff to look forward to. So thank you again for coming to the stream. I really appreciate it. I know sometimes our streams run a little bit longer, but I feel like this is a good place to stop for natural progression of the way that these videos are going to work. Let's have a quick look at Twitch. And nobody I know seems to be on. Yeah, no one I know seems to be streaming right now. So I'll let you go for today, and then we'll continue this tomorrow as we go down another ending route. So thank you so much for coming. Rest well, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Bye-bye.